engines. So part of Cedar Point is taking girls to the next level. We want to be the best. We are the best, and we are going to install, or are building, a 6-story aqua drop slide feature. That'll be 4 slides that you enter a capsule in an upright position, standing, and the floor drops out from below you, and you take the plunge. That's the name Point Plummet. So part of that slide structure is a couple tube slides that are being built. So you can see that work. They're working today. They're erecting the structural steel, fiberglass. The actual slides will start to take shape and be built and put in place in a week or so. So very exciting. Start to see some colors going up in the air. Those are for the big kids and the adults, and the intermediate children. We are installing Lake Slide Landing, which is a 0 entry pool, 0 entry being 0 inches, down to 2 feet, where 12 slides discharge into this pool. So 12 slides range from 2 feet to 12 feet. For the smallest of our guests, we are installing Lemmy's Lagoon, which is a splash pad area that has aquatic toys. Lemmy, the serpent, the legendary Lake Erie serpent. It has fish, so a spray pad, real nice feature for the youngsters. For the adults, we are upgrading Bubbles Bar, bringing cable TV. We are installing schooners, which is like a beach bar type atmosphere over by the wave action pool. Food and beverage offerings, we're going to be offering a lot more food and beverage options. We're building Crystal Rock Cafe, which is the brown structure being built. That'll be our main food and beverage building. Adjacent to it is a eating pavilion where picnic tables will be, and our guests can enjoy their meal. Really important parts of the design phase were seating, shade, and landscaping. Soak City used to be a concrete jungle. Cedar Point Shores is going to be a more friendly atmosphere, softer landscapes, native landscapes to the park. So that'll really be a comfortable feeling for our guests. We are doing great on schedule. We're where we need to be. We've really been taking advantage of the weather, focusing on getting the buildings, the exterior work done to where each building is what we call dried in, to where when we have normal weather, our contractors have a place to be productive on the inside of the building. For our merchandise is we're building the white structure over here. That is where you can get your sunscreen, hats, toys, anything, any novelty items that you might want. Cedar Point Shores is going to have one main entrance, and that is right behind the equipment that you see. So everybody will go in that one entrance. Part of another offering that we really want for our guests is more changing stations. We're installing a first aid station. More restrooms located throughout the park. In the past, refilling your drinks has been somewhat of a challenge, so we're putting in a couple of Coke refreshes to make it a lot more convenient for our guests. So really excited about this one. Things are going as they should. It's been the biggest challenges on this one is we're building more than a dozen new structures. So managing the different contractual relationships with architects, engineers, contractors has been probably the biggest challenge on this one. Well, for Valraven, the physical work was the challenging aspect. You know, that was 134,000 pounds that had to be lifted 223 feet in the air. So that was physically demanding. This one is more contractual management. That's the biggest challenge. With that being said, I will open it up for questions. One thing I want to mention is the new 6-story hotel. That's for 2018. That'll be ready for our 2018 season. Things are going perfect on that. Our goal is to have the heavy construction, the invasive construction done prior to Cedar Point's opening, so our hotel guests aren't affected by the noise, dust, etc. We also really focus on our gates leading into the park. We want to build that excitement for our guests. So what we've done, the old transition point between CP Shores and Cedar Point was you had to go through a tunnel that was dark, dingy, concrete, didn't feel real good. You felt like you had to crawl through it. So we did away with that. If you came from that direction, did you come from that direction?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you saw our new crosswalk. It'll be similar to that that was built under Valraven at the Marina Gate. Part of that process was making our gate a good entrance, a good feel for our entrance, was to build a new ticket building, which we incorporated Magnum Photo into that building. So that's what you saw being built on that side of the street. So, yeah, things are going good. We're managing it. We consider to have 3 openings. So we have Cedar Point opening, Cedar Point Shores opening, and then Hollow Weekends opening. And so for Cedar Point Shores, we don't open until Memorial Day weekend, but the park opens in early May. So we have to have that CP Shores enclosed, gated in, fenced off, sidewalks complete, parking lots complete prior to Cedar Point's opening. So when we sit back and look at a schedule, that's the milestones we have to focus on. We are getting a new parking lot, adding over 150 spaces out here for preferred parking for Cedar Point Shores.
This video is brought to you by Design by Alley. For all your graphics, web design, and photography needs, go to designbyalley.com.